Even though I have a whole boat garage full of tackle, I just bought the biggest Facebook marketplace lot I've ever bought. Let's check it out. It's like 10 or 12 boxes of stuff. We spent $500. Let's see if this was a good value or not. Here we have 11 of these kind of 3700 style boxes plus this one tray of stuff. So basically 12 boxes. I think it's about 220, 30 items total. Let's take a peek in some of these boxes and see what it looks like, because I definitely didn't go through all of them in great detail when I did the pickup, and kind of just glanced over it, made an offer. Let's see how we did. Tray numero uno has Ozark Trail. These are kind of cool. These are all-terrain mighty jigs and chartreuse. All-terrain is no longer a thing, so these are probably pretty desirable, and these are good jig worm hooks. 3 packs of those. Some random worms, but we got some little swimbait heads from all-terrain. So we got some KVD spinnerbaits, some Booyah spinnerbaits, some loose spinnerbaits, and some skirts. All right. Solid name brand stuff. Tray number 2 is a little bit more of a mess. A lot of things going on here. I think we have a 8XD. Maybe a shad wrap, another deep plug. This, well, I don't know what this is. This is wild. What is this thing? Let me know. Square bill. I don't know, is that a 6 cents? Kind of looks a little Lucky Craftish. I don't know. Nice big chugging spook. One knocker spook. Some random jigs. This is a good old DT 10 parrot, one of my favorite colors. Ooh, a little brat. Brats are good bait. Hula popper. True bass swim bait. Bobber. We got some random crank and bandits. Some jigs. Some strange double buzzer. Some more like maybe a Strike King spinnerbait. Some bomber and a Weston. Kind of a hodgepodge. Ooh, I don't know, bandito bug. That's a bad sign of things to come potentially. Just trying to sort things out here. What am I gonna keep? And what's going on? What not? Oh, we got frogs. I always like me some frogs. This looks like some kind of 6 cents. Maybe a speed wake. 2 of those. And this is, I don't know, is this that live target or is this the Picasso? Kind of, I forget which one, but this is a hollow body. Don't make them anymore. They were hollow body gill that like walks. Oop, bad sign. We got a Guggen frog. Might as well just throw that in the trash. Yeah, we'll keep that bronze. Terminator, don't make those anymore. Those are good frogs. We got a bunch of, I think there was the Vega frogs from 6 cents. Bonsai poppin' frog and a couple Booyahs. Oh, there's our wake. So interesting stuff. Can keep some of that. Some of that, probably move some of those on whatnot. Uh-oh. This is bunch of lipless. I do see some Guggen eyes in here, which I'm not excited. Swank, 6 cents. There's an Arashi flat. Those are a fun, cool bait. Don't make those anymore. We got some Guggen clutches. DT sick. Instead I got Bill Lewis with those MR6 maybe. Bagley. Another Rapala Fire Tiger. I don't know, is this like a Jenko maybe? Scatter wrap. DT. Maybe that's just the DT bluegill. Is it? Pumpkin seed? Got some more 6 cents. Then one of those Bill Lewis cranks. A big old Rapala. Ooh, this might be the find of the box so far. Excalibur XR50. That's a nice little toasty, beautiful gem. Little, what's that, a square bowl? There's the Booyah. I think that's a Booyah. There's the old Excalibur. They're supposed to basically be the same thing. That's a one knocker. That's a regular rattle bait. But some people say the old ones are good. Some people say they're the same thing. What do you guys think? Here's an interesting box. It's labeled Megabass. Although that's an I'm a flipped. It's a good little jerkbait, little shallow runner. This is an STX Rick Clun Lucky Strike and a cutter. But these are Megabass. I think 2 110s and 1 110 plus ones. Pretty good colors. And then we got kind of an array of dark sleepers in different sizes. So not exactly a ton of Megabass, but there's a few. So if you've never been on Whatnot, it's kind of eBay meets live streaming, live video. Here we got some 6 cents, a bunch of access baits. So these are kind of cool. I don't remember if they still make the access or not, but it has a movable metal lip. So it's like a chatterbait moving lip in a crankbait body. So a bunch of those. They don't really look like they've been fished. Different colors. And then we got a Dogma 100, which is like a 3-hook, I don't know, like Vixen or smaller. Dogma 100 is like a barely legal size Vixen or kind of a little smaller walking bait. Nice little bleeding pattern here. New in box. Bleeding shad. It's a decent quality boxes here. All right, a little more of a hodge. What is this furball thing here? It's like a chatterbait with a hole in its head with a Senko through it. And if you know what this is, let me know. This might be a homemade concoction. Shad Rock. A little shallow running shad wrap. Got some kind of chrome deep running jerkbait. Looks kind of like a Megabass KO down there. Some deep running plugs. Little flat sided square bill here. Oh, you have a couple flies in the ointment on this batch. We got this little square bill here. Ooh, little BDS3 Lucky Craft. DT10. It's like a little Bagley Wake, maybe? Bomber? I'm hooked. I'm stuck. Try to do this one-handed. Got that little crankbait. Some Guggen. I don't know what that guy is. Looks like a couple clouds, maybe Cloud 9, 6 cents. What's this big? That's some kind of big Weston something. I don't know what the rest of these are. Kind of look like Wally divers almost. And then we got some strange soft jointed swim bait. Yeah, so if you've never tried Whatnot, it's fun. You can get good deals on baits. I kind of get rid of some of my extra baits. If you want, you can sign up and buy stuff on there. And if you've never done it, the link down below will get you $15 in free credit. So here we got some more Dogmas, 6 cents. Looks like he's a fan of this black magic color. Looks like we have another bleeding shad, another black magic, and then 4K shad. I like that color, 4K shad, good looking color. And then we got a bunch of these 6-inch traces. All of them never really, they're like a swimmer. So we got like a bluegill color. It's got baby bass, shad burst, 4K shad. I think these are like 30-40 bucks a piece. Bluegill spawn, 4K bluegill, another shad burst. So those are pretty cool. I've never really fished this, but I'd be anxious to try some of those. So yeah, if you're new to want to try Whatnot, I'll have a link down below. You can get basically free 15 bucks, and there'll be a bunch of deals coming up pretty soon. We got some Booyah Boo jigs, little Strike King buzzer, big blade chatta piece, AT jigs, no longer made. What do we got down here? A little, nice little chatterbait. Some more of the Mighty jigs, more Mighty jigs. Brothers Baits. Ooh, bobber stops. I can use those. I got a Bagley Balsa Minnow. Jackhammer. There we go. 3/8 ounce. Sure, that's a fish catcher. Another Brothers Baits jig. Pro Model Strike King. Cross-size jig. Bass Pro Tourney Special. We got a DT10 perch in the box. Then on the other hand, if you think you got a bunch of stuff to sell, I can give you a link to Whatnot to sign up as a buyer. You could get $150. Well, here's one of these traces out of the package in the Shad Burst. Slow sink. Kind of a cool bait. Maybe keep that one for myself. Try it out. Kind of like a buka bull shad type swimmer. And then we've got, ooh, I think that's a little Guggen. We got this little baby BBC rat. Look at that little guy. That's fun. Little spro rat. And then we got a bunch of original chatterbaits, it looks like, in white and chartreuse. Good old fish catchers there. The old classic chatterbaits. How about you? Are you a jackhammer or a classic chatterbait kind of guy? More 6 cents. More 6 cents. Kind of look like the Curve 55s. I think. And then some lipless. And kind of a unique color there. Never really thrown. I don't know if that's a Quake. And then we got a bunch of 100 crushes, I think. And then I forget what these guys are. The flow gliders or something, or speed, I don't know, speed glides maybe? I'm not sure. Let me know if you remember what those are called. One more box. Mostly jerk baits here. So we got, looks like a bunch of provokes. 106s. Then we got a shad rop. More shad rops. Some deep, some regulars. Some flicker minnows. Another 6 cents. Oh, I think that's a bad looking eye on that bait. And a little ripstop. There we go. That's the lot of it. So what do you think? How'd we do? I think we're going to be able to move a good chunk of this, keep a little bit for ourselves. If you've never checked out my Whatnot, I'll have a link down below. If you want to join, there's a $15 credit. A lot of good deals to be had here. If you want to see something I've bought on Whatnot and the kind of deals you can get on Whatnot, check out this video on the screen right here next. The deep tiny 7s in classic craw and Helsinki shad. Good fish catchers there, nice baits.